We got an emergency!
Worst alarm ever. But yeah, we are here, emergency podcast time. We're talking about the Hall H announcements from San Diego Comic Con for the Marvel panel. They exposed a lot of stuff, so we're here to talk about it.
Welcome to the very first emergency podcast of the Councilmen. The Councilmen Emergency Podcast, number one, apparently. Yeah, it's just two of us this time. Albert and Kelvin. Ariq is on a mountain. Teguh, I think he's still sleeping.
He's awake. He sent an Instagram like 2 hours ago, so he's
Oh,
awake.
there you go. Yeah. But yeah, we're doing an emergency podcast because Hall H of San Diego Comic Con revealed a lot of MCU stuff, and yeah, and we really want to talk about it rather than waiting next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while the hype is still up, and yeah, I mean it's a lot of stuff to cover. By the time we do next week's episode, it will be overwhelmed with other stuff already as well. So we
Yeah.
thought might as well just do an
Do it
emergency
now.
podcast right now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. So I guess Albert, start us off. What do we have to talk about?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. Kevin Feige pretty much just revealed the slate for Phase 4, Phase 5, and part of Phase 6. And the biggest, well, not the biggest news. It started off, and I guess we can start with this particular film, which also both started and ended the panel. Kevin Feige mentioned that Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is the final film in Phase 4. That's going to be the final
Ooh.
film in Phase 4. And it also the panel also ended with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever with Ryan Coogler taking the stage and the whole cast. There's Letitia Wright. There was then I believe Dene Guerrera and Lupita Nyong'o is there as well, and Winston Duke. And they also show Tenoch Huerta, who's playing Namor, as well as the cast of Riri Williams, Ironheart. And yeah, of course, they wrap up with that trailer. I did a trailer reaction that's available on my channel if you want to see my instant reaction and thoughts on it right there. So go check it out. But Kelvin, I have not heard your thoughts on that trailer. So what do you think of what they showed there in that panel?
All right. First of all, I just want to say I love the use of the music. They start off the "No Woman No Cry" and then they remix it with the "We Gon' Be Alright" song. Man, I like it. I really like the songs that they use for this. Um, but yeah, overall the trailer, oh, it got me hype. Not gonna lie. All the shot looks great. We get to see a little bit of Atlantis, or is it Atlantic?
Yes.
Atlantis, yeah. Atlantis. We get to see them giving birth, I guess.
Yeah, baby Atlantean.
Get to see them giving birth. We get to see a little bit of Namor here and there. We get to see his back. Yeah.
And we get to see his face too, but yes, we got to see his back.
Yeah, that's true. I mostly remember his back though. But yeah, everything just seems so intense in this one. Around the later end when uh T'Challa's mom is like just like making a speech or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
Angela Bassett, that scene. Oh my God, Angela Bassett just that's so much emotional weight in the way
Yeah.
she delivered that.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah,
Honestly, there seems to be a lot of things going on, and then we get to see also a little bit of Ironheart, right?
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, her just hammering things. So yeah, we got to see that. And who is in that Black Panther suit? That's a big question. It
my
is
guess
gold as
is
well.
my guess is it could be Nakia, just based on the
Nakia,
physique and everything. It's definitely not
yeah,
M'Baku, but yeah, pretty
Mbaku is
sure
too
you're
big.
Nakia. Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, it is someone slim. Yeah, seriously,
But
who is in that? And this one is the what's that name? The Black Panther suit is in gold, not purple. So. Who's
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
But I think the props have to go to Marvel and Ryan Coogler with how they dealt with the situation. It's their everything is against them.
yeah,
Um, with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, it's such a hard thing to tackle. They could have just went and like scrapped the film, but they push on with it. And the whole panel with that trailer, it feels like it's literally a tribute to their friend uh, that passed, and there's so much emotional weight. And that trailer and this film is gonna stand for what he as a person, as well as the character of T'Challa stand for in the greater scheme of things. And again, it's done incredibly well. It turns prior to the trailer, people were probably asking like, "Oh, what is gonna be? How are they gonna handle this? What are we supposed to expect? Atlantean, blah blah blah." But after they showed the trailer, they just changed the narrative of like, okay, this is to pay respects to Chadwick, and this is how we're gonna
yeah,
handle it. And I thought that was a fantastic job.
yeah. Definitely, this movie before the trailer, from all the news we heard, it's like we are all very skeptical of this movie. That's why none of us even drafted this in our movie draft of this year's one.
Oh
You know,
no, someone Ariq did.
wait, did I write it?
Yep,
Did he take Black Panther?
he did.
Oh, he did. Oh,
It
I
came
don't
on. You
remember
can
that.
bring up the graphic. It came on like round 5 or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, I forgot about that. No, third actually. But yeah, still though, this movie a lot of skepticism around it. But I think after the trailer, I think that those skepticism can be put to rest. I think, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah. The way they just handle everything is just really well in this one.
Hmm.
So, what do you think the story is going to be about? From seeing all this.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's going the we saw like parts of like Namor getting brought up from underwater. There's a scene like in the boat and everything, and there's gonna be some battle with Atlantean and Wakandan. I think might be early on, but I don't think that's like the biggest threat. I think it's something else that's gonna be a bigger threat. But there's definitely going to be some battle between Wakandan of and the Atlanteans.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we get to see a little bit of like the U.S. military, I think, jumping in or something. I'm assuming that's a U.S. military. Yeah. Uh, Dude, I really love the shot when the Atlanteans are like on the blue whale thingy, just like hanging off the side. Man, that looks great. Yeah. uh,
Also during that panel, they opened the panel prior to the trailer with like a whole musical performance. So yeah,
what? Okay.
yeah, a whole musical performance. There's like a whole not an orchestra, but like an African music kind of thing, which was really cool based on the
Oh,
look
that's
of it.
cool.
And yeah, Ryan Coogler also mentioned that it's been 5 years since I was here. I sat about there, and we premiered the first footage from Black Panther 1. And sitting next to me was our T'Challa, the late great Chadwick Boseman. So yeah, man. Again, I'm just overwhelmed with this whole trailer and how they're able to do it. Like I don't even care what the plot is anymore. I just thought that they did an excellent job with delivering what they could with this subject matter.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I guess is that all we have to say for Wakanda Forever?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think so.
I think
That
so.
film is getting released in that's the last
November, right?
phase 4. Yes, that's this November. So yep. And then
Do you have a specific date or just the month?
I think they have a date, but I don't remember on top of my head. You can fact check.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it.
While you do that, I'm gonna talk
Oh, there
about
you go. 11th November 2022. There
there you
you go.
go, 11 November.
Yeah.
But yeah, right after that, he announced Kevin Feige announced the rest of the slate, which goes into Phase 5 directly, and
Mhm.
this is our slate for Phase 5. We start off with Quantum Mania, and when it was Quantum Mania, which okay, let's just go through a whole list and we'll go one by one.
Okay.
That was announced. Quantum Mania, Secret Invasion, that's coming out in September 2023. May 2023. Wait, September? Spring. My bad. I read it December. Let me repeat. And Was Quantumania is February 2023. Secret Invasion is spring 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy is May 2023 as Volume 3. Echo is summer 2023. Loki Season 2, that's summer 2023. The Marvels, that's July. Blade takes place in November. Ironheart coming in the fall of the same year. And then Agatha, Coven of Chaos, that's the new title for the Agatha Harkness show. That's coming out either in winter 2023 or early 2024. I guess it might cross over, like how Hawkeye sort of was. And then we got Daredevil, Born Again. That's the title of the Daredevil show, spring 2024. Captain America, New World Order in May 3, 2024. And finally, Thunderbolts, July 26, 2024. So, yeah, that is the slate of the films. And let's just go through the ones that was announced one by one. And when it was Quantumania, they showcased a trailer, which we did not get to see through the public. However, there was a mention of Ant-Man meeting Kang, and then Kang is like, "You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?" And something like that. And then it goes. I believe it goes. I'm not recapping this right, but from what I've read, it's like Ant-Man is like, "I'm an Avenger," and then Kang is like, "You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?" Blah blah blah. And there's
That's
them
a good.
offering to do or something like that.
Dude, that's a good line. That's a
Yeah.
good line. That's a really good line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, Jonathan Majors took the stage as well. Who's playing Kang? Paul Rudd is there. Evangeline Lilly took the stage as well as Catherine Newton, the newly cast Cassie Lang, who's going to also playing Stature. We also saw her suit, a new suit in the concept art teaser, which I'm actually going to try to bring up one right here. Just one moment.
She's the one in purple, right?
Yes, she is the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
in purple. That is the concept art teaser for the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, well,
and they also reveal that it will take place, I think, primarily in the quantum realm, and there's gonna be Modok. So
it's
yeah,
gonna be Modok.
yep,
Modok.
that's
Modok, dude.
yep.
He's the funniest guy ever. He's just a big head sitting on a chair.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I honestly want to see how Modok would look like. You know, unless they're going to cop out and just make him like, in a computer. I
Oh,
hope
Bill
not.
Murray is Bill Murray is also gonna be in the film.
Oh, who's he playing?
I have no idea.
Well, alright then. But yeah, I feel like Quantum Mania is going to be definitely right. Quantum Mania gotta be the
Mhm.
most important one to explain, like, you know the overall scope of the new multiverse saga. I think that's what they're calling it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Quantum Mania is the most important one to understand it fully, and like what Kang is doing and everything. You know, since Kang, we're assuming is a new Thanos. So yeah,
Yeah.
Quantum Mania definitely something we have to watch.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
uh, by the way, real quick, based on the details that say that the Lang/Van Dyne family must navigate the quantum realm and all of its dangers, including facing Kang the Conqueror. The film feels more serious in tone, but plays as a family adventure ensemble piece from the footage shown. Yeah, so Bill Murray is is confirmed to star in the film. Modok is also set to appear, but current unknown in terms of casting. And based on the exclusive footage that was shown that we didn't get to see, basically it opens with Scott Lang now being a celebrity because we already know he have a podcast or appear or guest in the podcast, but now he wrote a book and about saving the world, and he's famous for it. And apparently his fame has driven him away from his daughter Cassie and the rest of the family, as
oh
they think
no.
he is pompous. And the whole Lang and Van Dyne family is sucked into the quantum realm after a freak accident. Janet Van Dyne leads them as she has previously survived these circumstances. Inside the realm itself looks cosmic with alien and beats running rampant. Bill Murray's character is inside the realm and clearly met Janet in there before. Meanwhile, Kang is also narrating from inside the realm, and we see glimpses of action as he takes Cassie hostage. A brief look at Modok can also be seen. He is golden and robotic looking, comic accurate shooting lasers. In the
Ooh.
final moment, Kang the Conqueror appears in a classic green and purple armor, although he is not blue. And shout out to, this is from discussingfilm.net. This is where I'm getting all the source of the details. They're a really good site, and I'm just reading straight off them. So shout out to them. But yeah, thoughts on all of that?
Man, sad that Scott Lang did not is not a family man. After being famous. What's up with that? Scott, you need to watch more Fast and Furious. Uh No, but yeah, honestly, I am really excited for MODOK. Why is MODOK in the quantum realm in the first place?
I maybe he's just, maybe that's why his head is so big. It's stuck there. I don't know how the quantum realm works.
What?
Uh,
I don't think Janet's head gets big like that, Albert.
well, okay. How do you get to the quantum realm? You shrink.
Mm-hmm.
What if he partly shrink?
So only his body is shrinking, but his head stays the same. No, the thing is, they say MODOK will be it looks comic accurate, so I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I feel like that'll be pretty funny to see MODOK.
I mean, yeah. This film's I think will still be lighthearted, especially with the
Oh yeah, definitely.
Scott Lang being celebrity kind of part, and with Bill Murray and obviously Peyton
Yeah,
Reed still directing. But I think it's gonna be darker with the Kanker Conqueror, and like literally that the line that he said, like, "Have I killed you before?" Like, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. That honestly, again, I feel like in the context when we see it, if we see it in the trailer or in the movie, I feel like that line could probably will give us like goosebumps, the kind of like when Batman says to Superman like, "Do you bleed?" I feel like there's going to
Hmm.
be something like that. Oh, I can't wait for whenever the trailer drops, or yeah, for whenever the trailer drops.
Yeah, whenever that when will be. Yeah, this film is coming out in
Yeah,
17 February 2023. So if I were to guess, like maybe in a month, maybe earliest in a month or so. So
yeah.
yeah,
All right, yeah.
but yeah,
Uh,
that is
from
Avengers
from
Quantumania.
the description, this movie is just going to be insane. Like visually, and just the plot as well. Feels like it's going to be insane. I mean, we get to see a bit of the quantum realm, and we know how psychedelic you have to be, how psychedelic it looks.
Yeah.
When you're just going through it. Yeah, yeah. All right then.
All right. So the next up is Secret Invasion, and yeah, I believe this is a show, so or a miniseries. But yeah, Don Cheadle will return as a Rhodey in this one, and they basically show some footage, and some of the footage is as follows. Rhodey, aka War Machine, makes several appearances out of armor. In the exclusive footage, a first look at Emilia Clarke's character, who appears to be an agent of either Shield or Sword. A first look was also shown of Olivia Colman's character, who is an old ally of Fury, who helps them go undercover when things go wrong. Fury ends up getting his original costume and eye patch back. Talos, who is a Skrull, face off against a room of Skrulls in human form. Also, Maria Hill, Kobe Smulders is going to be back. She also described this to be a political thriller. So I'm very excited for this one. Just the whole
Yeah,
cast and the political thriller aspect. Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman. That's just great casting. And I mean, Secret Invasion is one of my favorite comic events. I love the comic book Secret Invasion, and I don't think they're not gonna be able to capture the scope at all of the comic in this show. But based with what they're doing within the MCU, I think this is going to be a fun and thrilling show. What do you think?
yeah. I'm not too familiar with the comics, but I know the
The comic's so good.
I know like the surface level of it, I guess. But yeah, it's just hearing from reading and hearing what you say. Yeah, political thriller. I mean, it's gonna be good, right? Yeah. Uh, Wait, is Shield still a thing, or did they kind of like no longer a thing after the whole Hydra thing? I don't
Um,
remember. I thought they're not a thing anymore, right?
Shield. Well, yeah, it's not really. They were taken down, but sort of the remnants of Shield still exist because of Age of Ultron. If you remember, at the very end, the
Yeah.
helicarrier and everything. So I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure.
Alright. Maybe this time in this one we get to see the rise of Shield again, maybe.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know.
Sword still exists, and yeah, I'm calling it now. Olivia Colman is gonna be a Skrull, the old ally is a Skrull, I have a feeling she might be.
Yeah, yeah,
Heck,
that makes
she
sense.
might even be the villain if it'll be a reveal twist. It's just been playing
Ooh,
with Fury.
ooh, alright. Yeah, I mean, it's a political thriller, so there's bound to be some twists and turns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
What else you have to say?
following that, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, uh, and yeah, there was a trailer. There was a trailer as well that's apparently very, 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 very emotional. Before I explain the
Ooh.
exclusive footage, we got casting news that Maria Bakalova, who you might know from Borat 2, as she also appeared in the Bubble, which I know you saw.
Oh, that girl.
Maria Bakalova will be playing Cosmo the space dog, so that's interesting casting. Chukwudi Iwuji, sorry if I'm butchering his name, is also going to be playing the High Evolutionary, who's sort of like this cosmic scientist kind of thing. Think Bill Nye the Science Guy, but in space, but with full of gadgets.
Yo,
That is
no, the science guy in space.
yeah, it is an alien. But yeah, Chukwudi Iwuji, he's in the Peacemaker show. He is the guy who,
Yeah, this guy.
spoiler, is like one of the butterfly people. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he worked with James
He
Gunn, so
looks.
it might make sense that he's here. But yeah, basically, there's an exclusive footage description which follows. Quill keeps trying to remind Gamora of their love, but she reminds him that the Gamora he knew is gone and that she doesn't even know his last name. Gamora has a new hairstyle and that fits her Ravager look. Also, Gamora is now the new leader of the Ravagers.
Ooh.
Baby Rocket is taken from a litter of other raccoons and then is experimented on. Rocket, as we know him, however, is not seen in any of the footage shown. So there's no show. There's no look of like actual Rocket, just Baby Rocket. And High Evolutionary fights an obelisk, the squid-type monster seen in the opening of Volume 2. The song "Do You Realize" by Flaming Lips play, perhaps indicating the first song that we heard on Awesome Mix Volume 2. Groot is at his young adult stage, growing multiple arms in battle. There is an action sequence in which each Guardian, except for Rocket, wears an individually colored astro suit in space. In another clip, the Guardians are seen in their comic accurate costumes. Adam Warlock can also be seen in the footage. He looks like the Sovereign race seen in Volume 2, except he does have the green he does have the green soul jewel, not to be confused with the soul stone. Um,
Okay.
Also, during the panel, Chukwudi Iwuji came on stage in full costume. So
In full costume. Wait, so they're not CGIing him?
there, I think there's going to be some stuff like CGI, but in this specific panel, he came onto stage in like dressed in this character.
Damn. All right. All right. All right. I mean, just looking at the how high evolutionary look. I feel like this is something that they would CGI the crap out of, not make a costume for.
That's how he looked like on in the costume.
Oh, was there a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, I guess that's all
So
right.
I mean, he was on Comic Con. They cannot CGI him. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. What you think about of all this?
I'm excited. Clearly, there is a lot of passion that come into this. This is the last film in the Guardians saga with James Gunn. James Gunn was very emotional talking about this film, and the whole cast is just got very emotional too. From Chris Pratt to Karen Gillan to Paul Clementi and to Sean Gunn, especially his brother who plays Kraglin. But yeah, they were all very emotional, especially after the trailer and just talking about the film and how important it is. And Sean Gunn described it that, uh, and I'm gonna swear here, we fucking care. We do. It extends to all of us. It is the most beautiful thing when all your colleagues are on the same page. And Will Poulter, who's playing Adam Warlock, also said, "I was welcomed into the family. I'm grateful there was an appetite for Adam from the fans." So yeah,
Damn, all right. It's just they're so emotional. Everyone is
so
so
many
emotional with
emotional
this.
because
Yeah.
it's sort of like the end of the thing because this is going to be the last of the god this they say this
Yeah,
is going
makes
to be the
sense.
last of the guardians.
Damn.
Doesn't mean characters everyone will die, but this will be the
Yeah.
last time we'll see this iteration of the guardians, whatever that means. So yeah, um man, it's an end of an era.
Yeah, and then
The
an
thing
era,
about it just make me
obviously.
emotional right now. So yeah,
Especially, both movies, they're really fun, and the first one especially is really good. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we all got emotional when Yondu, sacrificed himself, kind of thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know, man. If I'm like reading the description again, Rocket. I'm kind of interested in the
Baby
Rocket storyline.
Rocket, man, they're
Yeah,
gonna show us how Rocket got created.
yeah,
That way to sound this like baby rocket and got experimented on. Like, can you imagine a baby raccoon and then just let like, oh my god, genetically
yeah,
modified? That's so
exactly.
sad.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe
yeah,
we'll get to see Rocket. We get to see a flashback of Rocket meeting Groot for the first time. Maybe that would be really fun. I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just excited for it, and now we get to finally see Adam Warlock as well.
Mhm.
After like he was first, well, he was first revealed in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 end credit scene, right? Yeah,
Well,
and we never heard of
they
him until
mentioned
now.
him, but yeah, they don't show him.
Yeah, he got mentioned, but we
Mhm.
never heard of him until now.
Yeah,
Finally, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
definitely excited for this.
yeah,
What is it?
definitely. I was about to say, I'm blanking what I was. Oh, they mentioned that Palm Clemente Mantis is more confident now in this film, so it's gonna we'll see a more confident and badass Mantis, as well as apparently Nebula is gonna be more comical. So yeah.
Yeah, that's
By the way,
great. Yeah.
if you're watching in the live chat, if you want to join the panel, feel free. I just dropped the link to in the live
Yeah.
chat. So
It's a free
feel free
for all.
feel free to
It's a
chime
free
in this
for all.
emergency podcast.
It's a free for all emergency podcast. All right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh,
so
no, I do. If this is the last of the Guardian Galaxy, I do kind of want to see adult Groot again. You know.
adult Groot
Yeah, I kind of want to see adult Groot. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
might
What's your
well
thoughts
we'll
on
see.
this? You know.
I don't know. I mean, let's bring in our we have a guest here. It's my friend
Oh
Matthew
yeah.
Chen. He managed to got into Hall H and show the whole panel, watch the whole panel live at the exclusive trailer and everything. So I just bring him in. Matthew,
Whoa,
hi.
I got my hat.
Hello
Oh
there.
my
Even more
god,
than
that's
my-
so
Ooh.
cool. I'm so jealous.
You can use that to flex on people.
Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, you managed to go into Hall H,
I still have my wristband here, so
which is insane. And you told me you didn't sleep overnight in the pavement to get
Oh
in.
my
no,
goodness.
I did not. I got lucky.
That's great. But yeah, I mean, we're just talking about the Guardians panel. Do you have any thoughts on what you saw from the
Uh,
exclusive trailer that you saw and everything?
yeah, no, I thought the trailer was really good. It showed a lot. It showed us that it was gonna be focused on Rocket's origins. So we'll get to see some baby raccoon. There's like a baby raccoon. It's adorable, but like it also like kind of emotional because like you see how he becomes Rocket Raccoon, like how he becomes Subject 89P13, right? So
God, you remember?
that's how we won the. But yeah, there's that, and then we do get a glimpse of Adam Warlock for the first time, which is really cool.
Is he golden?
Yeah, he's golden.
Oh, all right.
It
Does
has
he
to
have
be.
the long, luscious hair as well, or just like short hair kind of thing?
I don't remember the hair. I don't
All
remember
right.
because like the trailers, they were all pretty quick. Like we got one glimpse of the
Mm-hmm.
trailer and it went by. So we get to see the other Gamora. She's in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, I think this is going to be I like based on the description, this is going to be emotional film as well.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. One question going back to we already mentioned Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but we were both curious. Apparently, there's MODOK. Is it comic
MODOK,
accurate?
I
comic
didn't even
accurate
see
is
it. It was like one
What?
blink and you miss it. Like literally, I didn't even notice that MODOK because it goes by really quickly. And like I think a lot of us didn't see that MODOK was there, but Peyton Reed was just like, "Did any of you guys see MODOK? he's in the movie. And
my
we're just
God.
like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Yeah, I'm really curious on how Warlock looks. I mean, in the comics, he looks so ridiculous. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right. But yeah, so that was Guardians, and then I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Matthew, since you're in the panel, but they only mentioned Echo, the Marvels, Loki season 2, Blade, and Ironheart's release date, but they didn't actually go into details of any of it.
Yeah, no, everything after Guardians, they didn't go into details.
Yeah, they the only big news that's got from here is Agatha, Coven of Chaos. That's a new title instead of
New title.
House of Darkness. And Daredevil Born Again. That's a series with Charlie Cox returning as Daredevil, with Vincent D'Onofrio returning as Kingpin, which is 18 episodes long.
Ooh, all right.
As
Okay.
a show. I'm guessing they didn't show anything as well in that footage.
They didn't show us anything, but Kevin Feige just told us how long it was going to be. So.
That's exciting. And yeah, Captain America: A New World Order. That's a new title for the Sam Wilson Captain America film. And the Thunderbolts will conclude Phase 5, which is also.
He said Thunderbolts was 18 episodes. Didn't say so.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Yeah, so that will conclude Phase 5. So I think that's all we can cover with Phase 5. And the big news that sort of dropped is that Phase 6 is here. Lots of blank spots if you see in the video here, right here. But it's opens with Fantastic Four, which will open in November 8th, 2024, as well as Avengers Kang Dynasty in May 2nd, 2025, and Avengers Secret Wars November 7th, 2025. So 2 Avengers film in 1 year, completing Phase 6. So yeah, that's insane. What are both of your thoughts?
I don't know if I haven't watched any of the trailers on YouTube because I've seen them live. So I don't know if you saw Kamala Khan show up in the logos of Marvel Studios.
What?
I wasn't she already in the logo in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Was she?
I think she is, because I watched it like this past Monday, and
Okay,
I'm
that's
pretty
fair,
sure
yeah.
I saw her. Yeah.
You might have
I
seen
don't
it.
know about that.
And the opening scroll, right?
Yeah, in the opening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kamala was there. I was like, oh, that's cool. They already have her in her full suit, even though the episode technically wasn't out yet when Thor: Love and Thunder was released. But yeah, did they drop any other news, Matthew, as the inside scoop here regarding the Avengers films and Fantastic Four, or did they just drop the name?
For those movies, no.
Fair.
Yeah, all right. Fair.
It's still insane though. 2 Avengers films in 1 year.
Yes, 2 Avengers film. I feel like the Kang Dynasty one would be quite important as well. I'm pretty sure that will tie back to Loki somehow. Yeah.
I think everything will tie back.
Yeah, that's true.
It's literally Kang and Secret Wars.
I want to see more Sylvie.
Yeah.
You already talked about Maria Bakalova voicing Cosmo, the space dog.
Yeah, that was such a weird casting. Like, I don't think Cosmo speaks, right?
Yeah, she's just gonna be barking.
Apparently she will, so we'll see.
Already appeared in the first Guardians in the post-credit scene, so
yeah.
Now Cosmo will have a speaking role. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that we didn't cover here, unless you want to mention something about this one first, Kelvin.
Not really. I'm just excited for it, especially Fantastic Four.
The only thing that we haven't talked about is the She-Hulk, the new trailer, which I thought was great. I thought it was more fun. We get to see Daredevil at the very end, which is cool. I like the part where she breaks the fourth wall. And yeah, I thought this trailer just so fun.
In Hall H when she broke the fourth wall for the first time in the trailer. I clapped and no one else clapped.
Did you really? The only one? That's so. Wait, there's
really?
No way.
All right.
There's no way.
It was quiet. I was the only person clapping. I don't know why.
A hall full of nerds and geeks, and you're the one who clapped when she break the fourth wall. That's wild.
Yeah. Watching the trailer, I don't know why I keep getting like Shrek Fiona vibes so much.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're in a remote island living in a hut kind of thing. Just reminds me of Shrek and Fiona all the time. And they're green as well. That helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I thought the trailer looks great, and it's much better than the first one, based on the look and the feel and the whole vibe of everything. So yeah, excited for that show that's coming out soon.
Yeah. I really want to see Daredevil back, honestly.
Yeah, and the costume looks cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agree.
it's the black and yellow costume. It looks like it, right? So that's like the classic one, the old style.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
So I can talk about Ant-Man as well. I don't know.
yeah. Actually, I was just about to ask. Me and Calvin already talked over it, but since you were in the panel, is there anything exciting that happened regarding the Ant-Man and the Black Panther panel that happened?
For Ant-Man, we got a trailer for it, and we do see them enter the quantum realm, and we see a lot of navigating through like the location is the quantum realm, so we see them exploring that, and then you get to see at the end you see Kane pop up. And I couldn't hear what Kane was saying because everyone was cheering when he shows up, so I didn't catch what you said.
Yeah.
All right. How good does Kang look actually? Like, I heard it's
Kang-
like comic accurate and everything.
Yeah, Kane looks great, and Jonathan
Oh,
Majors
alright.
is incredible. And we also get a glimpse of Bill Murray as well. I don't know who he plays, but he showed up.
Okay. All right.
Imagine he just plays himself.
He just plays himself. He's stuck in the quantum realm for some reason.
Zombieland.
He has a mansion in the quantum realm. Yeah. Anything else we have to talk about in this one? No, I'm kind of surprised with that they're ending Phase 5 with Thunderbolts, because Thunderbolts are like the Suicide Squad of MCF, the Marvel, right?
It's like a special ops team, which is like, so it doesn't seem like, based on this, doesn't seem like they're building up to anything in Phase 5. I guess nor are they building up to anything in Phase 4. So it's a weird division, I guess. But they just wanna they just wanna push everything there.
Yeah, I just find it a bit weird that it ends with Thunderbolts, but hey, it's pretty cool.
Well, it's going to be their longest TV series on Disney Plus, or original Disney Plus series, right? So
that's true, yeah.
Pretty exciting.
It's going to be exciting, yeah. We already know the cast. Yelena's going to be there, and Wyatt Russell's character, I'm blanking on the name. US Agent is going to be there. Yeah, Ghost is going to be there. So yeah, should be fun.
Should we?
All right. Matthew, is there any other exclusive stuff that we should know about?
The other exclusive, very important, Scott Lang writes a book. And that's why, Ant-Man shows up like in the musical for Rogers. He's like, he was there to save every he was like,
That's why, because he made up the line?
Right? Because like everyone thinks like he's a part of a lot of those events. And he wrote a book about it. So that must be why.
Damn.
Answers for why he's in Rogers the musical.
I knew it. That musical was important.
Oh man! All right.
And then another big thing was High Evolutionary showed up in costume. So I have an image right here if you can see it. Walked on stage.
It was all over Twitter.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Is there anything else we have to talk about in this one?
I think we touched on every single thing for the most part. So yeah, I mean it's exciting, crazy to think that all of this is happening in the next 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Yeah. So one last question to wrap up before we wrap up. If you which one, based on everything announced, which one excites you the most to see?
I mean, obviously the Avengers ones, right? But that's not a fun answer. Well, let me see the list again.
Okay, Matthew, do you have one?
For me, I have seen the trailers. I think Guardians Volume 3 excites me the most. I think that trailer just got me really emotional. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But it's great. It's a great trailer. So I don't know when they're releasing it, but should be exciting.
Yeah, I don't know when Guardians. It's coming out much later, so I'm not expecting the trailer to come out anytime soon. You got lucky that you got to say it there. And yeah, I mean, my obvious answer for me is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, because that trailer just got me emotional. I'm super thrilled to see how they handle it and what's gonna be. But again, based on the trailer descriptions, based on everything that we heard and how much James Gunn got emotional, and Sean Gunn as well, and Chris Pratt and everyone in the cast talk about it, Guardians 3 just skyrocketed in terms of my excitement. Like, I was not that excited too much prior to this announcement, but this one literally just bumped it up the list for me. So,
And
yeah,
another
it's-
thing I want to bring up, it seemed like in the trailer, Gamora, the new Gamora that comes from the different timeline, she was leading the Ravagers, it looked like.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
In the trailer.
should be interesting to see.
yeah,
new
definitely
Ravagers.
agree. Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the one that excites me after reading descriptions and hearing what you say.
There you go.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like so much
Three Guardians.
information. I'm sure something I'm forgetting because I saw so much. I was there.
I was
How
lagging very much.
long was the panel?
Well, so
Like an hour?
DC was at 10 and then at 6:20 or so.
Mm-hmm.
So like just all the panels that happened throughout the day.
Wait, so did you just stay in Hall H the whole day?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
It's
Okay,
Okay.
impossible to get in
I
if
thought it
you
was,
aren't
yeah,
there
I
in
thought
the
you
morning.
left and come back. Oh, I
No,
guess
it's
not. That's
impossible. You
insane.
can't if you leave.
You
It's
cannot come
pretty
back
That's it,
in.
I guess.
in.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a way to spend your Saturday right there, just stay in Hall H. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Thank you, Matthew, for joining us and
Mhm.
giving exclusive
course.
scoops on this one.
Yeah.
This has been the emergency podcast for
Yep.
the councilman talking about Hall H Saturday night. But yeah, again, follow us on our socials at Councilman Show if you want to see all the updates and everything, as well as our podcast that we already recorded earlier today. That's available on audio already, where we talk about the Marvel animation panel from the other day.
I was there.
Hmm?
I was there.
Yeah,
Oh, you were.
I,
Yeah, right.
I got a lot of the scoops from him that I talked about on the show. So yeah, we talked about that in today's episode, as well as all the other trailers that drop. So follow us there, subscribe, and everything. And Matthew, where can people find you online?
Matthew P. Chen, pretty much anywhere. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm Matthew P. Chen on every social media except for Twitter.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Sounds-
Consistency.
That's good. I mean, that's what I do as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess yeah. You guys can find me on Instagram at KY27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. And Albert.
Yeah, find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, JA Wiradharma. I try to do a recap of everything that we talked about here in 42 minutes, in 3 minutes on TikTok. So I wrap it super fast. If you're curious to see, I try to cover everything, but not complete, obviously. But yeah, check me out there, as well as John Movies on YouTube and Letterboxd. So yeah,
For those of you who want, call
just
this number.
flexing now. I did call that number.
right,
Did you
yeah.
call it?
I haven't called it yet, but I've heard. I just got this poster, so
It's you when you call it, you basically go to the law firm that she's working on, and it's like, "Hi, you're calling, and you're talking to She-Hulk right now," and then like, you know that they cannot see me, right? Yeah, I know, but that's the voice, and something like that. So that's good. Where were we? But yeah, so check us out, all of us there. Thank you everyone for watching in these emergency podcasts. We'll be back next week with a regular episode. But yeah, stay tuned till then.
All right. I guess. And with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next episode. All right.